Orugono. Ane bulukwa mmade no kunuma. Onye me nke ọma. Ebunye yenu. Si ajide nke oji na-aga n'iru. Biko ka anyị gbakọ kịta. Wee kene n'Eze-Ana. Eze-Ana ga-adị. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu. Nwoke ọma na oraifite. Ị ga-adị. Ọdịnala bụ eziokwu. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Ị ma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa. Kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti. N'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkuzi. Eze-Ana, Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye ọma na oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye ọma na-eje eme ọdụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye ọma na oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye ọma na-eje eme ọdụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ga-adị. Ugochitubelu ga-adị. Ugochitubelu temple ọ ya adị. Maka na eziokwu anwa chacha. Ndị ụka erighị anyị front and back yo. Ndị oche eli anyị front and back. Fọdụ asị kala aka ghọrị ụmụ Igbo si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fe ka mma. Bulu Baịbụl bịa akwụkwọ akụkọ mepekwa chọọchị fa okwu n'ụka bịakwa.
Ụtụtụ ọma nọ ụmụ ọdịnala Igbo. Anyị abịakwa n'oge awa nke eziokwu. We are here for the hour of truth. My names are Ogbuefi, Eze-Ana ugochitubelu na oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. We are into deep consultation and other spiritual works. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala restoration evangelical mission. Bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me an ọdịnala evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke eziokwu, we are here today with topic lecture on all you need to know about Ozo title in Igbo land. We are here today to tell you all you need to know about Ozo title in Igbo land. Yes, I'm the perfect person to talk about Ozo title in Igbo land, being an Ozo title holder myself. But before going forward, we have an announcement. Don't forget, our monthly rituals is still ongoing. You can still join this month or coming month, as case may be. Our monthly ritual is for sacrifice for upliftment and liberation. We started this monthly rituals almost 3 years now. And I can tell you, most people have been following us since then till date. We have lots of testimonies. But as you all know, we don't share testimonies or our spiritual temple on social media. You know why? It's not what we are here for. Our mission is to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. But I can tell you we have lots of testimonies because there is power in good rituals. So this morning I have gone to the temple to make some declarations, pray, and speak positivities upon the lives of those that really join us. I will be doing it daily till the last day of this month. We go to the river with eatable things to offer sacrifice and saraka on behalf of all. Then we proceed back to the temple to offer other sacrifices to entities of powers. Now, there's an eventual Ogbuefi for saraka on behalf of all. I can tell you there is power in these group sacrifices. But what you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. So if you are interested, what we do, forward your 3 prayer requests. Then make token donation to the account number. If you chat me on WhatsApp, I will tell you other things we need for you in order to book you. We place your 3 prayer requests in the altar. Now I go to for on your behalf till the month ends. There is power in this group sacrifice. Now let's proceed. If you are interested or you have any question in today's lecture, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837672. I repeat 0805 7837672 or 0813 8243 871. I repeat 0813 8243 871. Let's proceed. Today's lecture is very unique because you need to know so many things about Igbo spirituality, and by so doing you will be able to understand how things work, and so that you will be able to defend the Igbo culture and traditions, so that nobody can brainwash you. Because I used to say, what you don't know is only remains a mystery to you and not all. I want to tell you about also title and how it started. Like I told you before, Igbo race has been in existence thousands of years. And I can tell you, Igbos has nothing in common with Bible story of Eri that some people normally claim that Igbo started from Akure. Yes. I have because if you are arguing, you come with legitimate facts. You come with legitimate proven fact, not by assumption or by concocted stories framed up by our slave masters in order to link us with Israel. Believe in me, Igbo race has nothing to do with Israel as a tribe, as a race. The former Ohanese president, a medical doctor of high reputation, in the person of Dr. Dozie Ikedife, the former president of Ohanese and Igbo, invited some doctors from Israel, and the random test was performed in Nnewi to ascertain if there is any link between we Igbos and the bloodline DNA of the Israelites. And believe in me, people was picked from randomly. And at the end of the day, we have no link, blood link with the Jewish people. Are you following? So you need to wise up. All these stories, concordant stories of Eri, linking it with this. Go to Israel today. Check the meaning of that thing, whether it has anything with their grave. I can tell you, all those stories are not true. Yes. So if you still insist that we have the link with the bloodline of Israeli, I will still spend my money. Let's invite those Israel people. Let's use our blood sample and redo it. You will see that we don't have a link with them. I can tell you, Igbo race is a unique race. And if you want to even trace our link, you trace it downline Egypt. That is where Africans spread. You might even argue, why is it the color different? The color different because of the climate. They are living in the north, uphill. Yes. That side they have cooler weather. But the Igbo race move towards the east because they are looking for sun. That's why we find ourselves here. So Igbo race has been in existence. And let me still prove my point. There was this some years back, some archaeologist was invited to visit Ibuku. You know Ibuku? Yes. Where we have Ibuku Museum. There is a family that are digging. I think they are digging well. They now saw a bunch of these chieftaincy bricks and all those things a lot of people normally wear. We have many of them. I have them, but I didn't wear them. Some of them, some of those aka we normally wear. They dig out some large quantity of them, and some archaeologist was invited. After analyzing it, they said that this particular artifact they saw now, this thing they saw now, these bricks, based on their analysis, has lasted for over thousands of years, for over 2,000 years. To tell you that Igbos have been in existence, even at that time they are saying that there was a man called Jesus in the Jewish people. Yes. We did not start today. However, Igbos have spread everywhere to far distance rivers, to Edo side, Delta, to northern parts, Kogi, Aziz, and the rest of them, and even beyond. But I can tell you, that is how it started. Before the Ndanyari, the whites, came to this country, we used to have strong, when I say strong empire in Igbo land that competes favorably with the Benin Kingdom. That kingdom we used to have in Igbo land is called Uri Kingdom. You can still go and verify. When the colonial masters came, you know why I want to digress? I digress a little from the title, the theme of today. Why I did so is to lay foundation of what I want to tell you. So still pay attention. So that time we have the strongest empire, the Uri Kingdom. In the Uri Kingdom remained the strongest, and Eze-Ana is seen as the greatest among them all. He has no equal. The Eze-Ana then, even to date, he can't compare the Eze-Ana then to now, what we have now. So the then Eze-Ana, when the colonial masters came, their mission is actually to dominate, to disarm every kingdom, so that the foreigners, the white, the Anyari people, they want to be the only body bearing arms. Their intention is simple: to come and rule, dominate. Yes, for their primary intention is to dominate us, to take away what rightly belongs to us for their own benefit. So whenever you are hearing about these white people, believe in me, they never loved us. Their interest of coming to Africa from time immemorial is all about gain. What they will take from Africa, what they will benefit from Africa. Despite the fact that civilization started here, they lived here for 430 years. So the Eze-Ana then waged war against these colonial masters. He fought, really fought. So eventually, Uri Kingdom was the throne. And the Eze-Ana was forced by the then Anyari people to surrender. And they made the kingdom not to be what it used to be. They diluted the powers of the kingdom because they don't want any other kingdom to have powers in order not to challenge them. But I can tell you, before they came, the kingdom has introduced the highly respected elderly men of timber and calibers, men of high repute, men honest with honest and integrity, and they are called the Ozo titles, Ozo society. They give titles, Ozo title, take it. It's not a joke, it's not a childish play. So Ozo title originated from Uri, spearheaded by the then king, Eze-Ana. Are you following? So Ozo title is a unique title of honest men, the way it was structured. And in Igbo hierarchy, the titled men remain the most respected and valued leaders in Igbo ranking. In Igbo ranking, we have the cadre of powers. We have the Diobaras, we have the Obis, we have the Akajiofos, but the Ozo title are the topmost. Outside the Igwe, the next decision-making body in Igbo hierarchy is the title men, also title holders. The Diobara, the Obis, those ones are hereditary. You can inherit them. It can become Diobara by accident. It can become even Obi by accident. But also title holder is selected among the timbers and calibers, men of high reputations and honest. That is how it was structured. I will tell you that is how it's structured. However, I will tell you what happened nowadays. I know you will actually asking me, is it the same thing nowadays? Wait, I will come to that point and I will tell you what really bastardized it. The reason is not far-fetched. You see, trace the reason down to Ndanya, the missionaries, especially the Catholics. I'm sorry to say it, but let me tell you one thing you don't know. The Anyari people copied the Ozo system. They copied some Ozo system from us. But do you know what they did? They did not call their own Ozo. They called their own Knight. It's something similar. I just want to use this knighthood of a thing. So it's something similar. What they have that is very similar to what we have in Igbo land as also title men. So they copied so many things from us when they came. But like I told you before in my previous lectures, they are good in copying the originality, and they will take it to their place, nationalize it there, and claim originality. Instead of them to give kudos to the race, where they learn it from, they will never. Even before they came, we have been praying. And I have already told you about what is Igbo is all about, what Igbo entails. They copied the system and put it into their own evangelization. Now, if I ask you that are listening to me, you will be thinking that Nandi Ibadi a better, or Nandi Ibadi a Kupioku, or Nandi Ibadi a go for before they came. For you, you will be thinking that no, how I may introduce prayer. No, before they came, we know Chuku. You don't go about Aro Chuku. So we know Chuku before they came. They are not the people that teach us about God. The same way, the same thing they did in knighthood. Also, they emulated also because they came to Africa and saw how the Igbo, very unique people, that we have a position for the timbers and calibers and the honest men in Igbo structure. They took it and called themselves knights. Let me tell you, I will explain. In also title holders, we have a list. We have the second upper. Are you following? In the sense that in also title, we have Nnukwu Ozo, we have Obele Ozo. The same way, because they learn the structure from us. Maka na Igbo, why is enwere Nnukwu Ozo nwa Obele Ozo ọbụna Igbo ma? N'isi na isi ike ha bụ n'ọnụ na-enwere isi na-ebu ogidi. N'isi na-ebu ogidi na-ebu ogidi, mana isi adịghị ebu ogidi bụ ogidi, ogidi anjije ya olu. One of the philosophical words of our forefathers. They went back home and introduced their own knights. People they normally teach, we normally put 3 letter words. Also. O-Z-O. Also. They went back and put their own Sir. S-I-R. Are you following? Are you seeing the copyright? Now, in their own title, they still have big knights and small knights. Do you know? I will explain. In their own system, they have small knights, literally knights of St. John's International, Knights of St. Christopher. Those are presumed as Obere knights. Yes, they are presumed as small knights. However, those small knights, then they have another higher level, presumed higher level. Those ones are called Knights of St. Mulumba for the Catholics. Knights of St. Mulumba. These knights are, I'm trying to see how I can explain it so that you understand it. Those knights are just like the diocesan knights. The diocesan knights. All those knights people, Bondegabo, Obona Bishop, Nabia, you will see them with their sword. They stand with their uniform. They operate within the diocese. But there is another group of higher knights called Knights of St. Sylvester and Knights of St. Gregory. Those level of knights is the level of knights we have. Some of our ex-governors are, like His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi is a Knight of St. Gregory. He's a Papa Knight. He call it the Papa Knight. The same thing with His Excellency Willie Obiano. He's also a Papa Knight. We have one person I know in the Navy, Sir Gabriel Ongbenu. Yes, Gabriel Ongbenu is also a Papa Knight. So are those Papa Knights are those people that can go to Basilica, go to Rome. If a Pope has functions, they can still stand. Are you following? Do you know why I gave you these instances? For you to know that knight has level. I know some of you don't know. Yes, some of you don't even know, have not even heard about Knights of St. Sylvester and Knights of St. Gregory. Most of you have not heard. Some of you are hearing it for the first time, right? Yes. Some of you are familiar with the Knight of St. Mulumba, Knight of St. John, and St. John's International. And named after John Hawkins. And the Knights of St. Christopher for the Anglicans. Are you following? So what I'm telling you is that these people copied from us. These people copied from us. But I can tell you, these people are copycat. They can copy for Africa. Now, let me now come back to our own also. In Igbo land, We have a list also and double also. I will say it, but that is the truth. Also, I'm one of the also title holder in oraifite. So I will explain everything how it is. Now, also nwere obere ọzọ, enwere ọzọ a na-akpọ ọzọ diọkpara. Ndị a bụ nọka hereditary ọzọ. Ịghọtara ya? Ma try ka use the simplest method for you to understand. Enwere hereditary ọzọ, like onye nna ya chiri ọzọ, onwe ike nna ya chiri ọzọ diọkpara. Then nna ya nwụọ. Automatically the next person in line, the diọkpara takes in. That is also diọkpara. Ọ nọ ka as if no hereditary. Ịsachara ọzọ nna gị. Then enwezuru level ndị ọzọ dị iche iche. But I will explain how the thing works. Ịchọ bụrụ chọrọ ichi ọzọ, jee na bọọlụ jee mee inquiry. Gwakwa etu esi echi ọzọ. Many instances I will not be able to call all the other names, title names, but you just don't know. You marry who na akpọ. Yes. So, n'ọzọ ahụ nwere ọzọ a na-akpọ ọzọ dị ọkpara abụghị ngị n'obere ọzọ. Ọ bụrụ na side banye nwere ọzọ a na-akpọ ọzọ dara. O bubere ọzọ. I can cite other examples. And etu ahụ o si wee bụrụ obere ọzọ ka mmemme a na-eme na processes, the procedure sikwa wee dịkwa less. Ọgwụ etu ahụ ka nsọ dị na ya sikwa wee dị. Then enwere abịa na be anyị enwere nnukwu ọzọ dịka ọzọ dunu, nwekwa ọzọ Eze-Ana, nwekwa ndị nnukwu ọzọ dị iche iche. Mana ihe ị ga-eji wee ma ndị nnukwu ọzọ bụ ha na-agba njata n'ụkwụ, onwe ha na-akpọ njata. Njata bụ local rope, o nwere local rope na-adị ka ihe eji aganye kọtịrị mgbe gboo. Ihe afụkọ ebe a na-eri ihe dịka building materials ma ọsọ starting cutting of a thing. If that eriri all local rope. Adị eme ihe mgbapụ. Ọ ga-adị n'ụkwụ tiri bicha ndụ. So onye ọbụla chiri ọzọ efuru gba eriri n'ụkwụ, onye anwa chiri nnukwu ọzọ. Mana ndị chiri adịmachi ịgwa wụ ese mbụ ihe eji mụ ya. Mana ndị chiri obere ọzọ adị agba eriri n'ụkwụ, maka na adịka nsi gwa gị na nnukwu ọzọ entails bigger ceremony and bigger thing, while obere ọzọ entails smaller thing. Enwere difference na even the process and the sudden ya. Ị na-aghọta? Are you following? Now, irrespective of afọ ọ bụ na akpọrọ ya, ọ bụrụ na ọzọ ụnụ na-abụ echiche ya agbanye njata n'ụkwụ, gbanye data eriri n'ụkwụ, ịmara nnukwu ọzọ. Despite afọ ụbọchị o nwezi ndị na-akpọ ma ikiwi ma rest of them. Mana ọ bụrụ na ụnụ adịghị agba eriri n'ụkwụ, my brother, my sister, ịmara na nke a bụ obere ọzọ. Nke a bụ ofu. Adịbe ekwukwa maka ụfọdụ ndị social media dibias. Ị nwere ike ịfụ o nwere ike o chiri obere ọzọ, mana ka o wee mee mmacha ọ na-amacha maka gị nwa amarọ the process. O jegoro ihe nwa na-acha white, one rope na-acha white, enwere ike ọ dịkwa fanciful, eticha ya ụmụ ihe na-acha yellow ya, very fanciful. A na-ere na spiritual material n'ime ahịa ebe a na-ere ihe big. Ogoro ihe a na-afụ ụmụ celebrity dibia so ụfọdụ efe ya ka ha gbachara n'ụkwụ. Ihe a bụrụ nyanwa bụ njata. Are you following? Ọwụ na m mere eziokwu m na-eziokwu m ịfụ the original rope eji eme ya. Ebelieve na ihe ọbụla ị chọrọ ime mee ihe mere mma na-amaka. Ma ọ jee na village unu jee chọwa those old men chiri ọzọ, ị ga-afụ data eriri anwa nya ka eji eme ya, maka na ihe ọdịnala ihe abụrụ ihe fancy ka e wee mee makwa ndị anyị wee mee mpụpụ na social media. Some of ndị agbacha nke a na-eji egoro n'ime ahịa, ụfọdụ n'ime ha wee obere ọzọ kachi mana in order to mee mpoko oje gbara that ka abụrụ ya that old one a na-agwa gị ihe abụ those old men nọ na village gị chiri ọzọ chiri nnukwu ọzọ ka m na-ekwu ije nnukwu ihe apụtakiriri ọ dị apụ ọ bụrụ na m nwa wee eze a na-ama egota those fancy things ha na-egota mana ebu m the original one, that local one. Ịghọtara ya? Maka na that local one ka nkọwara gị ihe dị na ya dịka anyị chọrọ ka anyị kọwara ihe bụ ọzọ. That local one o nwere ihe dị ya, enwere mmemme a na-eme bifo agbanye gị ya that nnukwu ọzọ. Ihe dị iche kọwara ihe a ka ịghọta ihe dị iche na nnukwu ọzọ na obere ọzọ. Ndị obere ọzọ nowadays nwere ike ime processes ihe na-afụ kịta na-eme ndị mmadụ na-eme ọtọnọ. Ndị mmadụ na-apụta taa chi ọzọ one day. It's not done. Maka na enwere processes eji echi ọzọ. Ịghọtara ya? Mana ka m gwachagoro ihe dị n'ụdọ. That njatụ adakwa njatụ. That njatụ kwa nke mbụ n'iyi ebie for life. From ụbọchị ahụ etiri ya, ọ ya adịgide ọnụ ụkwụ dị na-enwuru. Unless na ndị ga-esi mebie nke ha, I will say tell you, you will carry it that rope, leg rope, you will carry it. All from that leg rope, some people started mimicking it, bringing fake. You will see some ladies, they will carry chain on their leg. You will see some acclaim Eze-Ana, they will carry chain, they will carry beads. Those things are fancy. They are just doing to mimic the main leg rope of the also tied to ancient men. So remember that wearing chain on the leg, that is for fancy. Wearing those beads, those so-called Eze-Ana they are wearing are fancy. Nothing is there. But this injato, this leg rope of the also the high also title holders, something is involved. I will explain to you. Like I told you before I forget, also title holders, you will know them, their rank by nnukwu ọzọ and obere ọzọ. Ndị obere ọzọ na-atụ nzu 8. Etu esi atụ nzu ọdịnala. Ọ bụrụkwa ndị a na-atụ some of the occultic nzu, no. A real traditionalist bụ ezigbo onye ọdịnala kara aka. A real traditionalist. The nzu line is nzu line. It has meaning, but the day I will teach you about nzu, I will explain why we throw our nzu. It makes line. Or small also we do have 8 lines. 8. But the big also title holders, we throw 9. Like me as Eze-Ana, I will throw 9. Nzu line has meaning. Also nzu okolo na atụ onye nne ya anọrọzi mana ọ ka bụ okolo ọdụbọ nwaanyị atụ nzu 4 line. Nwoke bi ụnọ nne ya anọrọzi ga-atụ 5 lines. Na na-akpọ ya nzu okolo 2. Mana onye wara akpa aja, maka na ịwa akpa aja ichigo dibịa. Ndị wara akpa aja na-atụ with their nzu line will be 7. It is yours, if you are a title holder, also title holder, it will be 8. Add another 1 because you have added 1 feather to your title. It will be 2. It will be 8. Then Eze-Ana, after doing 8, that is entitled for an also title holder, he will add another 1, making it 9. Because Obu onye na-efe ana. Onye ọbụla bụ Eze-Ana ga na-asọ nsọ ana. Are you following? And they were offer Eze-Ana na-eji. Offer a ga-enye gị ndị ikwu nne gị ga-enye gị the day a ga-crown with the title of the Eze-Ana. So he have his own personal offer. So for that reason, Eze-Ana will through his line, also line, nzu line will be 9. Let me see proceed on that rope, njata, leg rope. That leg rope, now by what is involved is 1 mbi, 1 cock, 1 fowl, 9 kola nut, 9 alligator pepper, 9 tubers of yam, 9 arianku. What we call arianku is, I don't know how I will explain it to this new generation. Arianku is like cake of wine, 9 cake of wine, 9, or in modern world call it 9 cartons of beer, means maybe assorted drinks. In some tradition, they will say, okay, bring some beer, malt, bring some jars of white, that is nkwenu, to complete it 9. But it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All this will be bring. They will bring all those things. And the ritual will be performed before the Onyisiozo of your clan will now put you that way. If for any reason, some people, when they are coming of age, if you know that you don't have responsible children that will pay attention to these details, on your own, when you see that you are aging, you can call your kinsmen, follow other title holders, also Eze-Ana, and tell them that you want to break your njata, that you want to break your leg rope. You will bring all those things while you are still alive. And the ritual will be performed. And while the ritual is performed, you will never test any of those things used. However, at the end of the ritual, people around will eat those things, roast those yams, and eat and marry. Once this is done, it means that you have already broken the jata, and their people must be there to bear witness of this action. So when you passed on, Eze-Ana, yes, will come and they cut off that leg rope. No, they will not bury you with that leg rope. So it will not come and cut it off before you bury. And before you bury, it should be in the evening. Yes, I'm gada. Oh, get onye nze. Gịnị ka eji akpọ ya onye nze? Onye nze wụ onye na-eze ihe. Ị ga-enwe ihe ị na-asọ. Nya ka ndị Igbo ji asọ aza n'afa. Nsọ bụ ndụ. Nsọ bụ ndụ. Are you following? Because whenever, it's like when you are fasting, mgbe ị na-asọ nsọ, you absorb some powers. Onya but ndị ụka si mụta ịgbe fasting. So when you are fast, meaning you deprive yourself from certain things in asọ nsọ. And by depriving yourself from certain things, you are assimilating powers. Are you following? So, so ya na-enwe nsọ a na-agụ. Ọ bụrụ na ba anyị kemgbe before abata n'ụlọ be gị ime mmemme ichi ọzọ gị, ma ọ bụrụ ndị na-echi nnukwu ọzọ like ọzọ Eze-Ana, a ga-apụ outside the gate like my own. I apụ outside the gate, pụọ n'ọnụ n'ihu ama gị n'ọnụ ahụ na inwere gate, apụ outside ya ama ụzọ esi abata be gị. Ebe a ka a ga-anọ ndị okenye adọbasi oche, eje chọọ a virgin, nwata nwaanyị, nwatakịrị ka bụ virgin, ọbịa tee ana, ote ana bụ ọ ga na-agbasara mmiri na were aka na-etinye, a na-agbasa mmiri ọ na-etinye. A na-agwa this process ite ana. One of God or like blessing. Because ebe a na-eji ere eteka, o mesia datị na anwa ewere ego nye ọbụba nke ya agago. Before the elders eburuzie oche bata n'ụlọ na bụ onye a ga-echi ọzọ. One of the principles that before you chi ọzọ, ị ga-abụ dibịa ụlọ. Ị ma anọ na be nna gị wee chi ọzọ. Ọ bụrụ na nna gị echiri ọzọ, ị ma anọ na be nna gị chi ọzọ, ichi ọzọ, ma na ị ga-ebu ụzọ chi be nna gị ọzọ before ichie nke gị. Are you following? However, ọ bụrụ na nna gị si na ya riri eri na ọ na-eje ụka na ọ chọrọ ichi ọzọ, ihe ị ga-eme bụ ị marụ na ị ma anọ na the same roof, ị ma anọ na the same compound wee chi ọzọ. Ihe ị ga-eme were asị na nwata biri ụlọ kere mmụọ, ihe ejepụ obi yiri ụlọ nke gị, ị ga-anọzi n'ụlọ nke gị anwa ị nwere ike ichi ọzọ na be nke gị, not in the same compound with your father, because the father, as long as your father is still alive, he remains the chief priest of that thing. Are you following that family? So if you inherit your own family, you can chi ọzọ. Ọzọ nwekwara ọzọ a na-echi nwata. Etu a nchiri ọzọ, I can decide to ichi nwa m ọbụla mụ na ya nwere rapport chie ya ọzọ. Ịghọtara ya? Mana ochichi ọzọ anwa nwere some certain things ọma eme. Ọma etu ugo, ife etu asị wetu ugo na ọma ekpuri ewu a n'ihu m. Enwere ike emecha the processes. Ekpunye ya ogbu, ekpupukwa. Ọma egbuzi ogbu ahụ ọzọ, that is ọma etunyezi ugo. Red cap n'ọrụ onwe, mana this here can about the feathers. Ihe abụ ugo. This feather anyị na-afụkwa dịkwa expensive. Ihe abụ pure ugo. Yes. Mana ọ maka expensive nature ka m na-ekwu maka ya. Mana o nwere meaning. Ị nwere ike igbu red cap tinye ya ugo. Gaa ebe title men nọ, mana ichiri ọzọ a ga-anara ya, they will seize that cap. Because it's an insult to the institution. So, this feather, we here add the dignity to this red cap. Everybody can go to market and buy red cap. But not in some community. When community he sees here like my community. Once you go to there, nebu na beg. Man, you put hana be ebe hano. If you ana is old yobu. Are you following? Makani work. So, here na cheko wabuna. What a gram to go. Here abu ugo, real feather ugo, feather. Kage to beg ugo, was young. But I be fair, men came with processes. Ọ bụrụ na etesia na bata n'ụlọ, eme process nke a ga-eme wee bata n'ụlọ. Emesịa process nke anwa, then o nwere oge ọ ga-eruo process cross stage by stage. Ị ga-echiri ụmụnna gị ọzọ. Chee n'ikwu nne gị, chee ndị ikwu nne gị ọzọ. Maka na ha niile ga-etu onye ọzọ. Imesịa process, ihe ahụ different dates. Imesizie ya, ị bata na ụbọchị ị ga-ebu ego ọzọ ị na-ebu na gara kwa ọnụ ofe ka adakwa echi ọzọ. Ọ bụrụ na buy assistant now, ihe eji ebu ego ọzọ 500k cool, ihe wetiara raw catch. This money will be shared among the other title holders of your clan. Ịghọtara ya? Ebuche ego ọzọ a eresisi gị ihe dị ya, many goats involved. Ọ bụrụ ofu ewu. Maka na enwere processes. Even onye ndị na-ezebe gị nzere ọzọ, that is onye isi ọzọ gị, ụbọchị ọ ga-etube gị ugo nwere one goat o ga-eji wee na. Enwere other processes a ga-egbusi ewu na ya. Then enwere mgbe ị ga-echiri ụmụnna gị ọzọ, ewu dị involved na cartons of nkwụ na ji, tubers of yams na ihe ndị ọzọ dị involved. Ichi ọzọ abụrụ egwu agbangara n'aka wee na-anya. No. So ị akwado. So ewu ndị a dị involved at various interval and at various stages, you provide them, and ọkụkọ ma ji ma ihe ndị ọzọ dị ya na ma ọjị ma ose ọjị dị na ya, at processes nke emechara ọga nke mere ọga ị na-akla m. O nwere refro, ana m achọzi ka nke ọtụwa ya maka na echeki o toro ogologo. Yes, enwere many stages. So enwere ihe a na-akpọ ịzụ afịa ọzọ. You go to market square tụọ afịa ọzọ. Onwe nke a na-agba igbu isi. Olden days, our forefathers, mgbe ezi dị n'ụkwụ ụkwa, ịya afịa like my father, my grandfather, o gburu isi. Onwe ndị ya afọ etu akacha ahịa na-adị ka isi mma enye ha that mark. Ị na-afịa na old currency. All the very painful. Ụfọdụ ga-anọ na the pains of that particular thing, they will die. So emesizie a na-egbuzi full. Oge olden days a na-egbu ibia wo the pen man is not capable. All that but ifu old ndị Igbo gboo ahụ efucha mark. A na-akpọ igbu isi. Onwe ndị na-eme ndị Enugu na-abịa eme ya bụ ihe. My name during the time of my own grandfather, he had a buzi half. My grandfather, if we are real life, yeah, Ogbuefi half. Whoever. Ogbuefi fool, one kind of fool. Okay, yeah, and I fool ego mbochi. I fear he had the key heart out. Or you married, yeah. Or the other. So I will go half. Mano lose no game car, he had a mail open chum. I will never give you back. Can you notice it there? Thus, to fulfill all righteousness, you may notice here. Now, this year, but able to do that, the capital 18. So, over there, to cut the whole story short, our girls open and I don't want to follow the idea because at all. Anyway, I'm check one of the processes. I will hear what I name. Yes. Then, about the major process, you only high and away by now was up. Was ya key select nature for na stages here when ebe a na-akpọ ike iyi ejeme n'okwu mmụọ. Yes, ga o nwere ọzọ iyi ejeme abịa na ya. Ịma na ihe ị ga-eme na ya bụ a na-aba ya ịba na nkwụ ọzọ na be anyị na ọzọ Eze-Ana anyị na-anọ 21 days emere m ya, mana that 21 days duto na-anọzi n'ụwa ọfụ kịta uwe ego. Enwere ike onye isi ọzọ gị emezie ka ị nọ few days instead of ị nọchazi up to 21 days. Mana olden days ya nwa ịba na akwụ ọzọ ịma apụta ilo na n'ime ụlọ ka ị ya nọ ewere ọmụ kechie ihu ụlọ gị. Ihe ọ pụtara na ị nọ na akwụ ọzọ mgbe a ka iji eje screening ụmụ mmụọ. O nwere ihe ị na-aghọta? Mgbe a ka iji eje screening ụmụ mmụọ. Before then ijego gbaa afọ ọzọ mana afọ ị ga-aza n'ọzọ ahụ na ụdị ọzọ iyi echi. O nwere ndị na-abịa nwere ọnụkụ nwekara ọzọ ha na-echi iche like ọnụkụ my own clan anyị na-echi iwe ọzọ Eze-Ana. Yes, and nwee ndị na-echi nke dị iche iche nwekwa ndị nwere ike ịbịa na o je gbachaa afa agwa ya na osi ikwu nne na ọ ya echi ọzọ ndị ikwu nne na-echi. So however, ịgba afọ ọzọ dị recommendable. Etu esi eme egbo enwere ike gwa ọzọ iyi echi weda ma iyi echi nnukwu ọzọ ma iyi echi obere ọzọ. Ihe dị mkpa bụ kọrọ ọsọ ị ga-echi tọọ atọ na ya. Ịda na-echi na ibe ga-echibego. Ị na-ege ntị? Like mụ nwa mgbe m na-achọ ichi ọzọ ọ mmụọ sịkwara m n'ọgwa afọ ahụ eji wee gbọ m ọgbụgbọ ọrụ n'afọ aka m ejikwa wee chi ọzọ. Onye bata n'afọ a m na-aza mgbe m na-arụ dibịa ka m na-azakwa mgbe m chikwara ọzọ wụkwa Eze-Ana. Mgbe m chiri ọzọ na-aza Eze-Ana Ugochitubelu. Afa m na-aza mgbe m bụ dibịa bụ nkịtị bụ Ugochitubelu. Nchi ọzọ Eze-Ana zaba Eze-Ana Ugochitubelu. Are you following? Now, ọ bụrụ na ichichazi ọzọ a ma na ichizuo n'ọzọ na-etu Igbo si agụ. Now, ụbọchị ahụ ịba na akwụ ọzọ na ike oge nke m abara m na akwụ ọzọ ewere ọmụ kechie my house. Ekechi ọmụ ị ga-anọ indoor for that 21 days or except na onye isi ọzọ gị o neziri anya wee wepụrụ gị some days sizie ka ọ lasịa some days or as case may be etu o si decide. Ịghọtara mana originally in the document is 21 days. So that 21 days onye izi ga-etu gị afọ ọzọ ga-anwa ichuzu ka bụ onye isi ọzọ anwa ga-ezebe gị nzebe ọzọ. That is onye agha ga-akụ na anụ gị. The person that will crown you, you will stay indoors for 21 days. And at that end of that 21 days, the person will walk straight into your house with other title members to your home. Once you come, he will call you that by that their name you selected. Like in my own case, immediately he walk in, he call me Eze-Ana Ugochitubelu. And then you respond. After responding, there will be joy everywhere. Because some people, even at that particular time, they did not make it. Some people will die even before the day. Therefore, that is ended. It means that he did not pass the screening of Umumu, the screening of the spirits. So, but if you survive it, then you will come out and exchange presently greeting with them. Then other processes continue. At that particular day, in our own Eze-Ana title holders, immediately after taking you calling you that name, you came out. Ebuto here na oche mpata. Oche mpata is that chair, that round chair they normally see in Obi or whatever. I call it oche mpata. You will come out with that chair. Then that time they will now put the rope, the leg rope for you. After that leg rope ritual, then you bring out all the necessary things for that. After that ritual, then maybe the next day or any other day choosing, you will be crowned the Ozo title. That time, all your village people, because you have already celebrated them, giving them their rights, they will shout your name, Eze-Ana ugochitubelu. They will be the first people that will call you that name. Then after the merriments, now you now bring another set of drinks and the goats that is involved for the only source for the head of the other society. After crowning you with these feathers and putting on the cap. For us in Eze-Ana, we use omo. Yes, you tie it on your head and put the feathers. Thereafter, you can now bring the cap and put it the way I hang it now. Before then, there is your mother people will come with their own offer. Remember, you have already done their Ozo, their Ichigoro Ozo, you have celebrated them. Now they will give you their blessings. And that particular day of coronation, they will be there. Now what they will give you, they will give what we call offer. It will be offer, 2 offer. 1 offer merengere, the one that you will not, Lord will not touch, and the offer, ordinary offer, the one you can be using. Are you following? Then also they will come with it with what we call omoko. If you come to Ogbuefi and Ogbuefi, you will see that it's like a slate, carved slate. We call it omoko. Yes, it's representing the entities of powers and the angels that is going about doing good. They will come with it. That is the gift they will give you. So it's the climax of the occasion. After that given to you by your mother people, then after that celebration continues. So after this process, now adding Ogbuefi to it is another different thing altogether. Like after Kanchichi also is after 6 months. After that, now I became an Ogbuefi. To become an Ogbuefi in Igbo tradition, you must kill cow. So I bought 2 cows, 1 cow for my kinsmen, then another cow for all the Eze-Ana title holders in Oraifite. While your kinsmen will have their own. That's why they will call you Ogbuefi. That day is there they will add Ogbuefi Eze-Ana ugochitubelu. Then the same thing to your own name. So your Umunda will chop 1 cow for you, for your head, so that they will shout Ogbuefi. It's not if they do not chop your cow, how would they call you Ogbuefi? So that is one. Then the general oraifite also title holders will 1 cow again, so that they will recognize you as Ogbuefi. Are you following? That is the present process now. Now, in your own place, follow the normal process. Don't jump. It's true that nowadays, like Catholics, like I always say, Catholic is the. Do you know why Catholic remain the highest Christian body? You know why? It's a religion built on culture. They don't joke with culture, and they use this enculturation to enter every tribe and Africa. In order for them to penetrate your town and any race, they can adapt. In Catholic, you will see a Reverend Father. Native monk. You see Reverend Father, they will be wearing their Hmong masquerade of Akune change. They can follow, they will tell you that this one is a Hmong Ndoka. I remember back then, all Hallow Seminary, they have their own masquerade dance. So, you can even see Reverend Father trying to follow masquerade and all those inculturation things. They are doing it All those things is to water down the real meaning and to do caricature of all those things. Blame every distortions on our spirituality on Catholics. Before you know it, Catholics will each also. Do you know what they call it? Ozondoka. Because they understand that the other title holders, the Ichies, are selected among the other title holders. Lest I forget, in the other title holders, there is a process where they will count on some for you. Because like I told you before, you must have something you are afraid of, what you forbid. They will count everything. If they count this one, you will abide by it. He said, I will abide. This one, just like that. After counting everything, you accept. They will now use a chick, William. Where can you hear? What it means, and about is silent man before they would do them ritual. And when we have water, or more and other things, I gave a Swiss. Never can I do with Tionile, where Sagile, where Cotasia that from today going forward, you always tell the truth. Anywhere they call you in Omona to settle any dispute, that you always stand for the truth. After that, they now do the Ekayenile with that chick. You understand that? So you are expected to be saying the truth all the time. That is how it is. But don't ask me whether people are doing it today. Nowadays, the church people, especially the Catholics and the Anglican, they want to enter into highly prestigious also title holder in Igbo land because they want to be everywhere. They want to be in Igbo cabinet because on a very good day, Igbo cabinet is supposed to be selected among the also title holders. That is how it was in the time of the kingdom. So from clan, each clan will bring out high reputation, reputable members of other title holders from their clan. Those ones will be elevated to the position of Ichie. They will be one of the cabinet chiefs of the Igwe. But the Catholics, they want to be everywhere. I'm sorry to say it, but they're the one that bastardize everything and bring abracadabra and politics into other title holder and they water the whole thing down. So if you that is saying that and those are they are no longer saying the truth, this and that, is because of the Catholics. So blame the Catholics for that. They watered everything. Like during my other title, I will not carry a woman that is not my woman to hotel. Yes. You are not expected to carry a woman to hotel. You cannot keep late nights. You cannot eat food, cook with firewood, with some certain wood. Like the food, if you must use firewood to cook food for an other title holder, you will not use firewood like Ogbuefi, like Ngwu, and many of them to cook. Nowadays, I'm exempt, but nowadays that one is not even my pot because I cook my with gas. So that one was removed. Now, there are some certain things you cannot go late night. You cannot be cooking for an other title holder very late in the night, maybe 8 o'clock, or if you are doing it, you will be blowing whistle. It's not done. So all those things is not. That is why, as you see me, I cannot go to hotel. Why? Maybe I'm in my community, go to other and ask them, Mama, give me food. I can't eat outside. Yes, unless if I'm travel outside the far distance, outside, very far from my home. That one is accepted because man can live by food now. I can't. But once you can't see me go to beer parlor and say, give me beer. I can't do those things. But nowadays, some people that are into also title holders, those who are church members, they want to be also. And by so doing, they start watering it. I am Monyoka. I can't do this. Masaile, may will do this. They started removing some of those things that make those also title holding of a thing sacred. Now, you will see some of them, they will carry woman go hotel. They will go and eat anyhow. Even in their while they are in their community, they will go to beer parlor and say, give me unkobi and give me plate of food. That is the other title holder. Everything has been bastardized. Some of them will not even agree to a silent. In other words, they can tell lies. So many process of other process, they will cut it. Saying I had a church on Doka. I have witnessed a place. I went in my town. He said that this man is a Christian. Say he want to become an also. His own clan village permitted it. After counting all the laws, he says he will not obey anyone. No. Tell me, somebody that is called himself another title that is not forbid anything. He carry woman go to her. Ask her whether you carry woman and say or go to her. He say yes. He go anywhere and eat and everything. So tell me what kind of also is that? That's what. So that's why if you go to some town now, you will see some Christians becoming an also. But in my own clan, I will never crown you. Because in my own clan, our own also is also Eze-Ana. So he must be an ordinary person. So me, I will not crown you. Because you cannot keep all those laws. Unless if you keep everything down there. That is how the process. Because it's not each other of issue. You know what years will you live long? Let me stop here. So I already understand so many things about each other. So also it's not any occultic thing. It has nothing to do with any occultic thing, but it's something that we process, follow the process. It will help you to live a good life. You must have what you do's and don'ts. And all these things is tailored towards you living a good life worthy of emulation. So for you to be an also title holder, you must be ready. You must be ready to keep all the rules. You must be ready to abide by the rules. That is the only thing you can do before you become an also title holder. So, like I said, you already understand what all the things I said about also title holder. It's a prestigious organization. If you can be able to abide by the rules, please abide by the rules. It will benefit you. Let me stop here. If you have any question to this lecture, send message to me. Ogbuefi Eze-Ana ugochitubelu. My WhatsApp number remains 0805 7837672. I repeat 0805 7837672. See you tomorrow. No gawa nke eziokwu. Asị m na ọ bụrụ na ọnwụ egburu oje eji wee chụọ aja. Emesịa na ọ ya ekwu ome. Udo dịrị unu. Emesịa.